After Sweet Baby Inc. employees participated in an harassment campaign, they are now forced to tuck tail and run. Recently, a list started circulating on Steam that highlighted all the games this company has been involved in. The original creator simply indicated on the list that he does not recommend any of their titles. If you look at the sales of the games that Sweet Baby Inc. has been involved in, it looks like most agree. However, certain employees within the company did not take kindly to someone highlighting their failures, which is every game that they ever been involved in. Employees took to Twitter to complain about the list and called for the original list creator to be banned for harassment. One can expect that the employees at Sweet Baby Inc. made a poor decision. While they are allowed to express themselves, their services are ultimately open to critique. When you offer a product or a service to consumers, those who buy or consider buying what you are selling have the right to say that they do not like what you are selling. Obviously, as a company, you also have the right to respond, but doing so will only make you look pathetic. It is best to ignore this type of thing and simply focus on those who like what you are selling. However, since it is Sweet Baby Inc.'s job to act offended, they could not resist taking the displeasure to Twitter. In a moment of reflection, though, they realized the damage that they had done to their company and are now deleting all of the tweets they have made. The Sweet Baby Inc. detected group on Steam is currently sitting at 23,000 members. The truth is that this likely would have never reached this point if the employees did not cry about it on Twitter. Once again, they have the right to cry about it on Twitter, but it was still a terrible decision. As stated in yesterday's story, it almost feels like they are ashamed of the work that they did. Sweet Baby Inc. could have easily stood behind their work but instead cried and called for the removal of the post. Since Steam is a client of this company, they might still remove the post, but at least for now, it is still up. The only thing that was removed was these employees' tweets. While they claim that this list is considered harassment, I would argue that what they are doing is much closer to harassment. If gamers stop buying games that Sweet Baby Inc. is involved in, it can affect their business. Thus, I do understand why they are so desperate to remove it. This list on Steam currently has more active members than Suicide Squad. A game, by the way, that they are heavily responsible for. When dealing with a company whose job it is to act offended by dialogue, this is always going to end in disaster. Sadly, Sweet Baby Inc. is not the only company out there that does this type of thing. If you might be confused, this company is responsible for working with game developers in order to make their titles less problematic. They will work through dialogue and change scripts for developers in order not to offend people. In addition, they also change character designs to make it less sexist and problematic. Currently, it is a highly profitable business. You will be surprised how many people make this their living. We see it in movies, music, and all other forms of entertainment as well. They call themselves diversity and inclusion specialists. While these issues can be important, I assure you that people selling these services offer nothing of value to games or any other form of entertainment.